Wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. So this year I wanted to make the look really soft and pretty using shades of pink and peach. And the dress I'm wearing is from Miss Selfridges. My best friend Shivani gifted this to me. She's the best gifter. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you can see, my eye makeup is all about that little bit of shimmer. I've gone for a salmon color, and for my lipstick I've gone for a peachy pink color. Enjoy! So this is me without any makeup on. I haven't slept in almost 2 days because of back-to-back early morning bridals. So my dark circles have become pretty bad and I can't wait to conceal them. So like always, I prefer starting with the eye makeup. So for this tutorial, I'm actually going to show you some sellotape. Just take some sellotape, remove all the excess glue and place it from the end of your eyelid till the end of your eyebrows. And if you're in a hurry, this is quite a simple way. To begin with, I'm going to first dab on some primer right on my eyelids. This is the Oriflame primer. Apply it all over your eyes. Next, I'm taking the beauty blender, spraying some water, and then going ahead with concealer just to conceal my dark circles. I'm only going to conceal the top portion because I'm going to start applying makeup on top, and then I'm going to do the bottom. Like, it sounds a bit confusing, but you'll see how it works. It's really simple. Okay, that's done. Take some powder. Oops. Go ahead with some powder and just powder up this area. Okay, next I'm going to be applying the Inglot eyeshadow base. Remember, when you apply eyeshadow without a base, there's no point doing it because your eyeshadow will stay barely 1 hour and it tends to fade away. Just make sure you spread it out evenly and it shouldn't form any blotches. Next I'm using brown gel liner. This is the L'Oreal gel liner, just to create some sort of smokiness. Next, you take a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to be applying a transition color on my crease. Now the color I'm going to be using is from Inglot. It's a really pretty peach shade, and just go ahead and apply it on the crease to create really soft transition. Next, I'm using the same brush and I'm going to be using shadow. This is from MAC and it's called Embark. It's a really dark brown color. I'm going to go into that and just apply it all over the brown gel liner. Remember, we applied the brown gel liner. You're just going to set that with a brown eyeshadow. But the outer V, that portion is going to be with. Can you see that soft smokiness? Next, I'm going to be using a highlight color. So I'm just going to use a silver shade mixed with the gold. I love doing this. And I'm going to stretch my eyebrows high and just dab it on. Next, my favorite color, one of my favorite colors from MAC. It's called All That Glitters. Mine broke while I was traveling, but it's fine. It's a really pretty silvery salmon color. It's got a tinge of pink. Okay, now remember, whenever you take eyeshadows, the best way to apply it is to just press and drag. Next, I'm going to go back to the blending brush which has the dark brown. Dip it into the same peach that we applied on top. It's okay if it mixes. And in between these, I am just dabbing that on. Take some more, dab it on. So that there's a soft transition from the shimmer colors to a soft medium color and then the dark color. Now, to add a pop of shimmer to my eyes, I'm going to be adding a pigment from my range of pigments and glitters. This one is called Flirtatious, ideal for Valentine's Day. And the color is actually identical to All That Glitters, but it's in a pigment form. So when you wear this over All That Glitters, it looks just amazing. I'm just pressing it. I'm not blending or moving it left to right, otherwise it will fall. Can you see that shimmer? Definitely completes your eye makeup. If you have slightly duskier skin or a deeper complexion, I would suggest mix this with a little bit of gold just to warm it up a little bit, because on certain skin tones it may stand out too much. So the best way to make it look more subtle is to mix it with gold. I'm using a thin eyeliner brush along with Inglot gel liner, my all-time favorite. I'm gonna go ahead, draw a thin line men hate makeup, boys hate makeup. So try to go as subtle as possible, going very simple with the eyeliner. Next, I'm going to clean up my face. Okay, so I'm using a bit of cleanser. You can use any brand, and this is Oriflame Wild Rose Cleanser. You can use Himalaya, Neutrogena, whatever the brand is. Okay, now that my skin is completely cleansed, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to skip the moisturizer because I'm in a hurry. I'm just going to go ahead with the primer. If you're in a hurry, you can use like a moisturizing primer. Now let's go ahead and do the base. This is the MAC NC37 foundation. I'm going to go ahead and use it with a stippling brush. Remember, it's always better just to dab the foundation in if you want a pretty heavy coverage, and you can just stipple it around if you want a light coverage. Going back to the Beauty Blender, this is D5 and D4, mixing two concealers from Kryolan. It's called Derma Concealer. Just gonna look down and dab it on. Remember, you must always wash your Beauty Blender every time you use it. If you haven't watched my how to wash your makeup brushes and sponges video, do check it out over here. So let's go ahead and put some powder. This is the MAC Studio Fix 40. Just gonna lightly apply it. Remember, you don't want to cake up your face, so just a little bit of powder. That's it to set your base. I prefer using a brush so that there's a very light coverage. And do not forget to apply it underneath your eyes. Time to set the eyebrows. And my eyebrows always move around, so I like using any clear mascara just to kind of keep it in place. If you've watched my other previous videos, you'll know that I have really untamed eyebrows which have to be set in place. For this look, I don't want to use a black kajal because I just want to keep it really soft and keep the focus on top of my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead with the same brown gel eyeliner which we have used before, taking the same smudge brush. Again, I'm not using too many brushes, and I'm going to apply this on my waterline. If you have a brown kajal, please go ahead and apply that. And now I'm going to go ahead and set this brown kajal with brown eyeshadow. Go back to your same Imbak eyeshadow. Take a good amount. Finish on one eye and then go back in and finish on the other eye. First, I'm going to set it inside. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply it outside. If you're very comfortable using black, please go ahead and use black kajal and black eyeshadow. Just make sure that the brown eyeshadow doesn't come into your dark circles. You want to be very careful while doing this step. Next, I'm going to go ahead, curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, time to contour the face to give me a more sculpted look. So go ahead, take an angular contour brush. Use a slightly darker shade, 2 shades darker than your skin tone. Suck your cheeks in. Don't overdo it because it might look slightly dark and patchy when somebody sees you in person. Okay, so can you see that effect? And now on my jawline. And of course on the sides of your nose. I definitely need this. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply some blush. This is from MAC and it's called Peachy Keen. Smile and just dab it on. So guys, I use a lot of MAC makeup because I've invested for my bridal kit. So please go ahead and use any brands that you like. You can take reference from the colors of the MAC shadows and buy similar substitutes. Next, I'm using my favorite product from MAC. This is a cream color base. It's basically a cream highlighter. This one is called Hush. I love this color. Take your index finger, just dab it on the highlights, which is basically on your cheekbones. Okay, highlighter done. See a subtle glow, and you won't believe the name. It's called 2000 Kisses. So I just think no matter how much you want to kiss your fiance, boyfriend, husband, it's not gonna come off. I guarantee you. The shade is number 32. Have a look. So So after applying one coat, I'm going to be using a lip pencil. I'm going to go ahead and just sort of draw out my lips. And if my lips are showing through, I definitely want to color it. And now I'm going to go back with one more coat of the liquid lipstick. Remember, this lipstick is completely matte, so it will dry out your lips. So make sure before you start your makeup, you should use a lip balm. And when you're applying this, just remove the lip balm. Make sure there's no lip balm on. It is drying, but it is long lasting and non-transfer. If you're not comfortable with the color, if you feel it's too loud, go ahead, take a tissue, blot it out, or just choose a different color. So this is my complete look, my Valentine's makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys found this video useful. As always, comment below, like the tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would definitely appreciate if you guys could tell me what you think of this tutorial, and if you're going to recreate it, do post a picture on Instagram and don't forget to tag me at Mesmerize Makeup. Wish you guys a very happy Valentine's Day. I really hope you have a memorable one. And if you don't have a Valentine, don't worry, it's just Valentine's Day. Go out with your girlfriends, dress up and party hard. Bye!